gotta just speed in. Now why'd you amp? We gotta speed, go, go!
Feels birthday man, happy birthday. WC Feels birthday man, happy birthday. WC Feels birthday man, happy birthday. CXQC Feels birthday man.
Help her rhyme with their
Remember when crowd control was the bane of every Overwatch player's existence? Well, I'll still take it over this. This is actually till now one of the most liked posts, and it's just the fact that the monetization was shit. But today, that's not what we're focused on. Instead, we're focused on the amazing balance of Overwatch 2 and some of the most popular clips, like this, when Montage was first released. Yeah, and it keeps going on and on. I don't know. Let's look at some of the most viral clips in Overwatch's entire history. I'm going to be starting with more recent ones in Overwatch 2 and then working our way back for a nostalgia trip. In this one here, after years of playing Overwatch, most people have never seen Symmetra played like this before. A full goal and only one goal. Save her support. And it's extremely wholesome and super honorable. And this is exactly how it happened. This next clip is a series of clips, and to be honest, it's one that's really well put together. All sources down below. It is a series of lost abilities over the time of Overwatch, like Symmetra's shield, Torbjorn's armor, as well as Orissa's grav pull. And I think stuff like this, it's perfect nostalgia. Perfect nostalgia. Let me know in these series of clips which one you miss the most. Holy man, I love these. Now, there's still a ton more nostalgia to come, but you know, to make a little bit of a bag, a quick word from today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Enlisted, a World War II multiplayer shooter with a strong focus on historical authenticity while making sure to keep the gameplay fast-paced, dynamic, and extremely entertaining as the player is always in the center of the action. I mean, you can already tell by the gameplay, but it is hectic, but that's not a bad thing. It really does keep you entertained, and anyone can play it. Available on PC, Xbox Series X and S, and PlayStation 5 with cross-platform support even into the old generation with PS4 and Xbox One. Personally, my favorite thing is that high-paced action, but it's also some of the creativity even with historical accuracy. For example, my favorite weapon is this sword. I mean, look look at this thing, and my favorite vehicle would be basically any of the planes. Taking the sky and being able to see the battlefield underneath is extremely entertaining. Another feature I would like to mention is just the realistic graphics. After that plane has taken damage, it starts setting on fire, then it whizzes past you mid-air. I mean, that is amazing. I also like how clear it is when you actually get a kill. For example, while spraying the gun here, a total of 6 kills were made, and it makes it extremely clear. This adds a ton of hype and momentum into the game. And what's crazy, for all that, it is absolutely free. So play Enlisted for free on PC, Xbox Series XS, and PlayStation 5 by using the link down below to download the game and get exclusive bonuses as well, including 3 days of premium time, several orders for troops and weapons, and thanks again to Enlisted for sponsoring today's video. Now, the next popular clip is actually one I've showcased before. If you try to ult this statue, quite literally deflects it, making it a holy or powerful entity. I guess a cool little Easter egg that they added in there. However, the next one is one that I think a lot of you are going to remember not so fondly, when Bastion had an infinite ult bug. And what's crazy is there's actually quite a lot of bugs, but this one was specifically very infamous. It took longer than most people expected to be patched, and in that, I mean Bastion was just gone for a while. Now, after that, something else very popular, and I guess one of the first positives was people really were receptive to the Valentine event, the skin, as well as the game mode, and bringing back the old Hanzo ability. And you know what, to that I honestly agree. Now, this next one, special delivery. That's all I'm going to say. An insane Tracer ult. This next one's actually a classic. I'm not gonna lie. It was when people were really learning the Lucio tech, and I mean, this is just, look at this. Literally riding her head to disrespect the kill, just to slide back up like nothing happened at all. And it honestly doesn't end there. Next, we have an amazing loot box. Man, the nostalgia for a good loot box, and the fact we didn't even have to pay for them, we just earned them by playing the game. Definitely hurts, but these are all just some of the most top rated and popular viral clips in Overwatch history, right? From Reddit to Twitch, etc., etc. This is another one, and I mean, why not? When the game was first coming out, these types of mechanics, this type of aim, and oh my god, the map Hanamura right there, it just all comes together to bring quite a nice little feeling. Not gonna lie, I can't say I miss the old Overwatch. I miss the passionate Overwatch, if that makes sense. Doomfist's launch was something else. Holy dude, are you seeing this? Absolutely insane. Insane. Also, you can play the Overwatch bells here. Now, a lot of people actually know this one, but hey, back then it wasn't very well known and it blew up like crazy. Also, this clip here blew up because the satisfaction from ulting this many bots as Cassidy, especially back then when this was a new game mode, is insane. Look how long that ult lasted. Crazy. Then we got a little bit of a Hammond clip, and it's for good reason. It's just crazy. All these were something super special, and I guess over time, like anything, it will wear out just because we see them over and over. And it's just crazy because it's just little new mechanics or little things that the community could abuse. We would be able to see new stuff, and it would just continue to thrive the game. But that's not the route they went. Similar to that Reinhardt clip, just pure amazement. Now, this next one is, I put it for a few reasons. It was a very early Reaper ult. Clearly, he's bullying the enemy team here. He even was able to spray before completely countering the Mercy ult, but it's also that show of orbs, right? The orbs that he used to pick up, and seeing an old Mercy ult put together. That was pretty cool. Also, this Winston bubble mid-air is something we do see often. Like, not often. A lot of clips did get popular like this, but even though they did get popular, it's still such an impressive feat. This dude, on the other hand, is literally doing parkour to get his to save his life. I love it. It was so smooth. It was so smooth. This, however, is a clip when 1v1 was first released. Yeah, he won while being AFK. Moving on from there, we actually have a fantastic Mei play in which she saves her entire team by protecting herself but positioning perfectly in front of the explosion, in which the literally gets cut off moving forward. Like, it's such a cool mechanic that when done right here, you can see how well finely tuned it was calculated, you know, the Diva explosion, which is crazy. This next one is actually closer to Workshop's release and focuses on when they did a sniper only mode, and this guy was literally cooking like Spider-Man. I mean, he was flying in the air like Spider-Man, cooking his shots. Okay, kind of fumbled the words there, but I think that one deserves a like. This this next one is just crazy Doomfist tech. I mean, it's insane to say the least. Look at this, bro. He'd use the ult to get right near the top. He'd be so high on the map and then completely drops down to cook them. It's crazy. And it was honestly a big reason why Doomfist was well loved. After that, we have an emote put together with a wall run, and I mean, it just went viral on Reddit, and I mean, I can see why. It does look pretty cool. Let's be honest, it does look pretty solid. The next clip is literally just you know, a Mercy getting bullied, but why not? I mean, I don't know, it got a lot of likes, so I just put it up here. Maybe I missed something about it. I could have missed something about it. This one I didn't, though. That dash straight through the Roadhog and the 180 pull in a diamond lobby is a W. Back when ranked actually worked is kind of crazy. Actually crazy. This next one's a good amount of trolling. They are literally playing volleyball by using Reinhardt as the net, and then infinite abilities are like no cooldowns actually, and then they get actually play volleyball, which is pretty cool. Pretty freaking cool. I rate it. Oh my god, remember 2CP? Oh my goodness. This clip is Mei, man. Mei, dude, the Mei tech is crazy fun to watch. Actually crazy fun to watch. I feel like I see less and less plays happening nowadays. I'm not too sure why, or maybe they're just not as hype anymore, so the likes for new clips don't work. This one though, on the flip side, this is why people hated Bastion. That clip is literally why people hated Bastion, which is hilarious. This next clip, Pharah survives with 1 HP, has her ultimate, and then decides to pull off this play right here. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. The fact here that she pulls it off without immediately dying is crazy. Like no self-inflicted damage at all, which is what's mind-blowing, but not as mind-blowing as that timing with the train whizzing by, completely annihilating Hammond. This one's just cinematic as heck, man. Super cinematic.
You can see me beyond the clouds. No one can hide.
This next clip, well, you see, shows some of the issues with the OG maps before they had some tuning. People could get stuck outside of them. And in this case, Roadhog actually saved the other Roadhog by pulling him up, which actually only works because of the OG hook that was much longer and would basically just force travel you straight to the enemy. This wouldn't work today, but yeah, 100% really cool. This next one, can't believe how it worked. The grab into just sitting there and then perfectly right when he ults they all get revived is crazy timing. This next clip is Mei doing quite the amount of stalling, and by that I mean emoting. Diva felt bad, sat back down, she walls off Diva, the craziest betrayal, top 10 craziest anime betrayals of all time, destroying their support. That kind of hurt to watch, man. Why would you betray someone like that? Why? They're trying to have some good fun and you just... Anyways, next clip. I didn't even know this was possible, but my man got sent into a tree, was able to sit up at the tree, and then just ult the entire team uncontested, because who's gonna expect him to be up there? Like, what? I don't even know how that's possible. The next thing here, you know, exploring Blizzard World when it first came out, seeing this island and then wanting to go explore it made a lot of sense. Just to fall straight through it kind of hurts. Kind of hurts. Makes sense. It makes sense, you know, but it kind of hurts. This next one is, you know, just don't get too close to the road. But it's still some of the best ways to get a kill. Not gonna lie, literally still some of the best ways. Crazy save here for the Winston. Just vibing. Literally just vibing. Even gets to emote. But doesn't even die, which is kind of insane. He definitely looked like a goner there. This next one is just complete overkill on a single target, which is kind of mean. And if you're wondering, a lot of these clips don't have audio because they're quite old. There's a lot of copyright stuff in them, or the audio is lost, which is kind of crazy how many of the OG clips. But at the same time, Overwatch is very old, so it makes sense. Also, did you see this pin? Dude, crazy team effort here. Amazing aim, and then beautiful little shield bubble to get him through all of that. Insane. Listen, I know the clip is a little bit laggy, but it is well worth the watch. Dude, look, bro, how can you time it that well? That is insane timing. You guys surely miss old Hanzo. I'm sure of that. Dude, this one gave me a chuckle. I mean, he just completely accepted his fate and just, yeah, yoink, bye. This next clip is straight out of a horror scene, and I'm not gonna lie, if you don't exactly see it in this first clip, hopefully after I edit it up just a tiny bit, it'll be a lot more clear. The amount of delaying this one Mei is doing is kind of crazy, not gonna lie. I mean, it's respectable. It's respectable. Look at this. Oh my, literally replaces herself as the pillar. Huge freaking W. And again, a huge thanks to Enlisted for sponsoring today's video. Download it for free, and once more, get 3 days of premium, as well as orders for troops and weapons. So what are you waiting for? Use the link down below.